in this video, we're ready to go. We're going to take everything we've built in our encryption system and we're going to do it a sample code, sample script to encrypt and decrypt a various number of things. We'll decrypt, we'll create a goober, we'll encrypt an object to a file, and look at that file, and then we'll encrypt something like a PDF at the end here. I'm only calling in my encoder, so remember we're encode object to file, the goober questions, file record, and a decode goober. And these are all from decode and encoders, which we basically compiled as a PyD file. And I'm just going to put a breakpoint there, and we'll walk through what's going on here. And I'll make this a little more readable. We don't need the stack data for this. So go, start, run. I clicked over here somewhere. I'm going to print this guy. I'm going to run my goober questions, and goobers are encoders. The encoder is just going to run through a standard out set of questions, and we'll just walk through that. So let's run that. It says, what's my goober path? I'm going to want to put it in the path I'm in, tests. I think that's where I want it. Yeah, I'll put it in tests. Good. Minimize that. Come back to that guy later. That's my path. I'm going to call my goober. I'm going to do my username, so I'm going to say tester. These are comma separated. Tester. Right now I'm not stripping off the blank, the white spaces. I'll even show you right. So I can't remember if my tester was uppercase or lowercase or if it even matters. I'm just gonna, that's gonna be my goober right there. These are usernames in there. It says go get your goober. So I can now take my goober, which is right there. If I open this guy up in text editor, you can see it's not human readable. There's a payload. I mean, it's got the key in there that is human readable. I mean, you can decrypt that, but not decrypt it, unencode that, but the payload itself of the data is encrypted. I can't go in there and change that and change my tester and whatnot. So, basic security level stuff. Go get your goober. Now let's encrypt the string, get the file to dump to. I'm going to say that's going to be tests out.text, out string, not text. Did I do something wrong? Okay, I don't know why the codex came up here. I don't think I typed something really fun, but string to encrypt. Let's put the breakpoint right there. I go, this is a test of everything. Not everything. But anyway, that's what it's going to do. So I've got the text here, and I'm going to go create that file at this point. So I'll step over that. Result. If I come over in here, I've got my out string, that text, and there it is. Aha. It's all encrypted. So did it work? Who knows, right? So I'm going to say re-input my goober file because I'm lazy. I don't remember what I called it. I didn't keep it. So it's access tests. I think I called it goober. Go. I'm going to decode the goober. This goober comes from the Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse stuff. I like that, the goober. And let's see, it's supposedly decoded. It got past that thing. Your goober is a type dictionary, which, was it a type dictionary? Oh, I'm doing the whole thing. Yeah. So yeah, it comes out, and here I've got the dictionary. Here's my data. Remember, I put the goober in data. So tester, author, it's my tester. So I can see everything that function did, and there's my padding junk that I just throw away. And now we're going to go decode string. Now the decode is, remember, we can't get into this. This is a PyD file, but decode's going to come over here and do the user auth check. If I typed in one of these names wrong and who am I is incorrect, this is going to come up with an auth error, but I think I'm okay. So I can just going to do a file decode, and I didn't get an exception, so that's good. So the string decode, return code is good. Oh, good. And it comes back with, this is a test of everything. And we're going to do a test here. We don't have to do a test. I guess look at that and say it is the same as this is a test of everything. And where did I type the other thing? This is a test of everything. Okay, so the next set we're going to do is going to take a little bit of time, but I thought it'd be interesting to show you that it doesn't just encode and decode simple little things. We can certainly speed this up, but I've got this PDF. It's what, 1.5 megabytes, and it's on encryption, right, from doi.org and how to encrypt, and it talks about all this wonderful stuff, and it's a PDF. So we're going to encrypt this guy and then decrypt it with these functions that we wrote. Keeping in mind that this is going to be done serially, we can make this go faster with some tricks that we'll get into in some other future utilities. But I just wanted to show you that we can actually encrypt and decrypt some bigger things. So where are we right here? And I'll keep the time here. Where's the next breakpoint? Okay, I'll just let it go to done then. Here it goes. So we're encrypting a larger file, and not that you'd be able to see much at this point, but it should be doing something up here. Python's going, it's taking 50% of the CPU. There's only 2 CPUs, vCPUs on here, so not much to go through. I'm going to put this on pause because this might take, I don't know, 10 minutes to do. Okay, it looks like it just finished. Took that long to do. Just before we go look at it, just want to let you know that I am encrypting that file to this file and encrypting this to this file. And it's just going to go through and encrypt the object. It's done encrypting. Oh, it's not done yet. It's done encrypting. It has to still, it still has to go off and decrypt it. But we can go look at the file that it encrypted at this point. So now at this next thing, we're going to open that file to unencrypt. Where are we going? Done decrypting. We went done, so somewhere between here and there. So we're decoding the file, but we can go look at it. So it's created this encrypted file right there. It was about the same size, not too much bigger. Notepad. That's your PDF at that point. Yay. Just for giggles. No, not for giggles. Let's just get my keyboard. Oh, where did we go? Just to close. Why is that not closing? Oh well. Oh yeah. So I can open this in Notepad, and look, it looks a lot different. It's not the same file. It's encrypted. Anyway, I'll come back when the decryption's done after another 1,000 seconds. Geez, that's taking forever. Anyway, talk to you in a little bit. Oh, well, the decrypting went a little bit faster. The whole time took almost 2,000 seconds. Let's go look at the output, shall we? So I looked at the encrypted version. Let's just do that one more time. Boom. Yuck, right? And that hopefully unencrypted to the exact same thing as before. It's definitely got the same size there. Oops, I opened that in Notepad. Hold on. That looked good though, didn't it? Boom. Aha! So we successfully encrypted this guy, this PDF on encryption, and encrypted it and then decrypted it again. Anyway, that's pretty much it. That's an encryption system. We can take it from here. We did a Slack video earlier, I think, that we can go in and encrypt that token, and we'll do some other encryptions for passwords and connection strings to things like the databases as an SAP and things like that. But the review over, we've gone over and created a set of key functions, some encryptors, some functions to maintain our keys, encoders, decoders that we compiled so that you could use as a DLL, and then an example of how to encrypt and decrypt different things. And that should get us going for our next set of videos, and we'll use this thing all over the place. And I'll talk to you all later.